Hi James, this is Mom. Remember how I used to write you little notes, words of encouragement, and slip them in your lunchbox? It's almost lunchtime here, and so here's your little note from your mom 25 some years later. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're a mighty man of God, and I'm honored to be your mom. And I want to thank you again for being faithful to your calling and being faithful to be an awesome husband to your wife, being an awesome son, being an awesome father to my beautiful grandbabies. And I still carry around the candle holder you brought me from Israel, and of course Fuse when you were a youth pastor, and the Yeti you gave me for Christmas. But anyway, I wanted to share a couple of things with you. One is, the Hebrews 11 chapter is all about faith. And I'm proud of you for walking in faith. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. And we've both had to walk in faith many times in our lives, and I just wanted to tell you that I'm proud of you. I've been proud of you for a long time. As you know, I'm your biggest fan, and I can't tell you thank you enough for letting me be a part of your life in ministry and helping me with ministry since you were 5, and you told me that you were going to be a pastor. I didn't know for sure. It was an unseen time. We didn't know what would happen. I just was thankful that you didn't complain when we lived in New Orleans, and you went with me to Covenant House and helped me minister to the teenagers, or when we were at Victory Assembly, which is now Victory Fellowship, and Pastor Bailey's church, that you helped with the youth ministry with me and the Royal Rangers and all that. And then you went to Tulsa with me and helped with Billy Joe Darty's bus ministry for Victory, and Willie George's Church on the Move with bus ministry, and worked on Carmen's movie when I went and helped when we were working on that project, and Riot was being filmed, and you helped Stephen Yake move the monitors and chemo. You played with his dog so that he would not get in the way while they were filming, and you helped him with his lines. And there were so many times to when you didn't have to help. You could have just gone and played like other kids. You did play a lot too in between, but you always kept faithful to what God had called you to do. And I didn't know exactly everything that would happen in the future, but looking back, I see how faithful you were. And I see how faithful you were even when we were in Tulsa and you were getting ready to graduate from Jinx, and you had a decision to make whether you were going to go when Coach Carl Dunbar, the defensive line coach for OSU, wanted you to play for them or some of the other amazing colleges that were either Big 12 or Stanford. Some of the interesting letters that you got, I was amazed. But you chose to go to South Carolina. You prayed about it and said the Lord told you to go to South Carolina, and that's what you did. No questions asked. You did what the Lord was directing you to do. And because we'd been a part of Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Oklahoma, and Chris Kaiser told me about Shane Williamson and that connection, so because there was no FCA at Wofford, you were able to start one up there, And it started a chain of events to where incredible things have happened. Many people's lives have been touched there too. And the head football coach rededicated his life to Christ, Coach Ayers, and later you end up mentoring your defensive line coach, Coach Tichy, and helped him later when he became a pastor at New Spring and invited them to church, and it saved their marriage. Oh, and I forgot, you even were a youth pastor at Milestones and a youth pastor for Fuse. And every step of the way, you've always been faithful to walk in what God's called you to do. And I can't wait to see what you're going to do next. I know that you've been with New Spring for a while now, and you've been overseeing New Spring, the Myrtle Beach campus, and as a pastor, and I know God has great things in store for you, and I can't wait to see where He's taking you next. I know that you're following His lead, and I'm proud of you for doing it. I'm proud of you for not listening to anyone else but the Lord. I'm proud of you for keeping your eyes focused on Him. I'm proud of you for your diligence. I'm proud of you for getting up and being disciplined every day to go and read the Word every morning, and just always sowing and staying in what God would call you to do. I'm proud of you for being the mighty man of God that you are, and I love you, and I pray that you have the most wonderful week, and that I'm going to hear wonderful praise reports. God bless you. I love you.